Okay, so this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to do DLC or menu track replacements on Devil May Cry 5. And this also does work for other RE Engine games. So if you have another one you want to do, this should also apply. Now, I do not remember how to get Fusion Tools and Wwise started up again on working, because I have not done that in so long. So I'll have another video in the description placed by Flippity Flops, I believe is their name. So yeah, I'll have that down there because I just do not remember. Okay, so you're going to want to set your song up into 2 or 3 parts, which is your intro, your main loop, and then the end of it. You can decide, if you want, you don't need the end, you can cut this out. It's not needed at all. Alright, so let's go to the HRC. So there's going to be two pieces of code with the same ID number. One's for the intro, one's for the main loop. The one for the intro, that one usually should have a smaller play and begin trim offset number, and then the main loop should have a bigger one. But just in case you don't know which one's which, just highlight direct parent ID, hit the number that's right next to it, and just look for that until you see this. If it says either 1 at loop or void repeat count, that's the intro. If it says 0 right here, then it should be your main loop. Alright, so let's start with the intro just to get that one done. This one, so for both you need to put in your source duration, so in this case it would be 2 minutes and 31 minutes. Although you have to do it in milliseconds, so 151, 352. Let's just do it in both, just to get, just in case. Alright, so back to intro. For intro, you can just set this to 0, just so your song starts properly. And then for end trim offset, you want to cut off everything that isn't your main intro, so right here. And then you want to put in that duration via milliseconds. So mine will be 144.29. Whoops. And then right below here will be any sort of like fade out, fade in, high pass, low pass kind of thing. Right now it's only set to fade in. If you want, like, if you don't want to use it at all, just highlight that and select 0, and it will pretty much not exist. And then you want to scroll a little further down, and then you'll see your, well, music markers. So you just want to take the duration of your intro, in my case it's 7060, and just set that for all of them. Now down to the main loop. So the main loop, play and begin trim offset has to be the duration of your intro. And then play it has to be negative, while begin trim offset has to be positive. Now end trim offset, like I said earlier, you do not need this. So if you want, you just cut that out of your song. But in my case, I'm just going to leave it as in. If you do it like this, you have to highlight that and then put that in 49.403, negative 49.403. And then down here you'll see the music markers. You have to select this, which is your main loop, and then just put that in as milliseconds. So in my case, it's 1 minute 34, so that's 94,889. Make the first one 0. That's the 0 is right here. And then same thing again, just put it in 94,889. And that's it. That's it for the coding part at least, so we'll just save that. Now another thing about the volume of this, if you want it closer to the like normal game volume, I'd put it down to, I want to say, about 13 or 14. I usually do 13 just because I like it just a little bit louder. Alrighty, so I'll just leave that as that. For audio. Alrighty. Alright, so I forgot one more thing you also want to do. You have to name it as the source ID of the song. So in this case, 518-7771. 7. A lot of 7s. Okay, so once you have it converted to a WEM, again, I'll have a video telling you how to do that in the description, because I don't remember. Alright, so open up Fusion Tools, Wise, open file, and then your DLC track. It's gonna have the 3 songs. Again, I have this one, which is Ultraviolet, I believe. Yeah, it's Ultraviolet. Now you need to right-click, load HIRC, and then outload your BNK. It's gonna say it doesn't have any WEMs, which is normal for DLC tracks, because again, it's only 3 songs. Now hit that, the BNK button up top, right-click that, edit BNK, and now you want to import your song, right there. And then you want to import your HIRC that you finished. Let me make sure mine was saved. Okay. What? Oh, whoops, I accidentally did that with all that. While pausing it, whoops. Yeah, if you have an error like that in the code, like how I just did, that's gonna pop up. Oh, I just saved it, so now it should be good. Yep. And then hit save file, save as BNK. It's gonna replace it, so that's normal. And then that's pretty much it. Now I'll get to testing it real quick.
Well, there's no accounting for taste.
Okay, that's pretty much how you do it for any DLC track or menu track you want to mess with. I might make a dynamic tutorial soon. I might if I have the time for it. Well, till then, see you soon.